What's going on, everybody? This is Travis Witherspoon from Carter Capital Trading. Looking at the NASDAQ 100 E-mini futures, trying to get an idea about what's going on with the overall market. Let's take a look at this from a weekly, daily, and a 2-hour perspective, and then after that, see what we can be able to do for this week's trading. If you look at it, we can see that this market has went through an ABCD move and has completed an overall D extension at 12,446. With that being said, the market has to have a retracement back down, at least to be able to start making a healthy market before being able to push back up long term. So with that being said, we can see that the stochastic is going from the sell zone to the buy zone. And we're seeing that we have this counter trend line break over to the downside. So I would expect that the first move, or at least the safest move, is to go down to the 382, which is 38% of this overall move between this swing between the new A and new B, which is the previous C and D. Which will end up being at 10,231. So if we take a look at the daily and get an idea about what's going on with that overall move, we can break down and kind of see how this market is actually moving. We know that with the market having a swing towards the upside and having a retracement, we have to be able to look at downswings towards the downside. And if we currently look at that, I know I got a lot of stuff in this overall area, but we can see that we have a daily down the extension at 99. Basically 99.90 and a weekly 382, which is that area that we just looked at 10,231. So I want to focus in on the 2 hour and kind of get an idea about this, because we can see that this market is swinging. And because remember, this market has, when you look at minis, it's basically $5 a contract. Micros is about 50 cents a contract. You want to make sure that you can be able to get into a very precise area. I particularly look at the 2 hour for us being able to get in towards this area. We're on the second swing of this overall market. We actually have created a overall C for us this move. And currently right now, the only thing that we're looking for is that we want to get a high price in a 2 hour perspective with a counter trend line break. And if we can be able to get that, then we have an opportunity to be able to trade towards the downside. So what I would look for is this. We can see that we end up having this drop off already. So we do have a counter trend line break. If you missed this first move going into last week, that's fine. Just wait for a new higher price to be able to get back in. Once you end up getting that new higher price and it does break this counter trend line break towards the downside, then after that, I will look at being able to trade it down to 10,515. Now, does that mean that you can be able to trade towards the upside? Hypothetically, if you're more of a scalper, then you could. Hypothetically, I'm looking more for the downside movement and being able to go from there. And then after that, once I end up getting that downside movement, I will place my stop above the overall 50-day moving average and be able to maintain it while it's actually going through. You like what we end up doing, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to what we're doing with Carter Capital Trading on TradingView. And please look out for all of the other things that we have going on with our overall account. Like always, plan your trade your plan. I see each and every one of y'all in our next video.